Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're diving back into some more Create Above and Beyond. So, jumping back in our world, boy, do we have a lot of work ahead of us today. One of the main things that I want to get done revolves around this section here, iron for days. Now, getting iron is very important because any resource that we can generate without having to go mining, I'm down for. I am totally down for. So, I went ahead and built myself sort of a vertical windmill here. These just have 8 going up, and I believe 8 is a good distance for these. I think you probably even take them even higher. I think the more you have, I don't know if it counts going up or it counts going out. Either way, we'll find out. If I have to add more to the sides, we can. But I also have this gear ratioed up, and I can tell you, man, once we have the ability to do better speed things, which I think we can do gear. You know what? I might actually tear this down, and let's see, can we should be able to speed things up with a different type of setup here, right? I think we can use actual gears, right? So there is a adjustable chain gear shift that I believe we can use to do basically the same thing. So we just apply redstone signals, and so if we give it the source, the output here will be increased. But is it worth it? I don't know. Let's see. That I understand this is we can go ahead and remove these, and instead of using gearing up like that, we can save some space. And for example, we can hook up a gear drive here and hook these up to, for example, an encased drive here. Now, what I'm getting at is technically we should, like, this should be able to gear shift up here. And this would basically, when powered, double this. So now this is double the speed. But what happens if, for example, we have another chain drive here that is now being doubled? Can we double chain drives even more? And like put a chain drive here and here? And give these all redstone? It seems like maybe not the case, but I bet with chain drives we can do this. So we have a chain drive here that's being doubled, put another chain drive here to double this one, and give this one a redstone signal. Okay, now that's spinning even faster. I mean, it's still basically the same thing. But yeah, this could definitely make things a bit quicker. Yeah, there we go. We've already got like a speed that's pretty quick. So after doing a whole lot of running around and prepping things, this right here actually does the job. I mean, I don't think it's any better looking, honestly, than any of the other setups, but I mean, it gets the job done. And this is spinning significantly faster, which is going to be pretty nice to be able to power this. And I also have a slower speed down here, which I can use to power these belts over here and or power this fan, which is going to make it a little bit slower for smelting the items. Now, I also need a chute. We can go ahead and apply a chute here, and that is going to be perfect. I think I have the height set up. I have my stone generator here. It's going to generate stone, and stone actually mines faster than cobblestone, so I think it's better to have a stone generator than a cobblestone generator. This will break that once powered, and then it should run down this conveyor belt. We can actually shorten the conveyor belt a little bit by 1, because it actually doesn't need to be too tall or need to be that long. And then this, we should be able to hook a andesite funnel up to power to go into this, and then whatever we use over here needs to go up here on a gear. So much stuff is about to happen. So let's go ahead and grab a bunch of our gearboxes and stuff, because that's what we're going to be using to get this power all transferred. So power transferring, let's go ahead and get it transferred to here, to this belt, and then see where we need things to be moved. So I do have, by the way, an extra encased fan that we're going to be using later on. But for right now, this is going to be used for washing. Let's go ahead. Almost forgot. Let's see. Let's grab gearbox, vertical, because this one needs to go up just like that. And then we can actually attach this here pretty well. And then we can do another vertical gearbox that is going to be connected. How about right here? And then we'll run that to here with a regular gearbox. All about, man, all of this shifting of stuff. We'll take the shafts. We can go ahead and get this hooked up. Okay, so the belt is spinning the wrong way. We want it going the other direction. So to fix that, I mean, it's just as simple as flopping in here a gearbox, another one. So now it's going in the proper direction. Awesome. So I can actually use cogwheels or belts. I'm just going to use cogwheels for this. And at the moment, we're going to get water everywhere. Probably need to turn this off for now. By the way, that actually mined incredibly fast. If I do say so myself. That was incredibly quick. We'll use andesite casings for right now. I need to get this blocked off because I haven't yet put water up there, or haven't put the lava up there. Oh, geez. And the lava is actually what prevents the water from spilling out. We won't have a water issue. So there we go. Oh my goodness. All kinds of craziness happens when you're prepping things. We can get a belt going here. That is where everything's going to output. We of course have this, which just built up on the belt, which we don't want, but at least we know the belt's working, right? This is all going in the proper place. Man. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so on the mill, we have to get the power routed over to that, and I do want it to be as fast as this. So what's a good way to flip a cogwheel? So if a cogwheel is rotating here, what is a good way to rotate this cogwheel? We hook this up. We could drop down, maybe? I think that might work. Okay, hear me out. I know it's a mess, but it works, right? That's all that matters, is so long as it's actively working right now. So all I have to do is put 2 cogs here to get this powered up. To get this powered up, now I have to worry about the fan. And I'm thinking the best solution is to utilize this right here, which is a little bit faster than the base speed. So we'll see. I don't know. It may still be too fast. Honestly, it's this fan needs to be pretty slow in order to achieve kind of what I'm going for. Gearbox, and we also need to make sure that it's going in the right direction. So let's do a vertical. There we go. And another gearbox. And is it blowing? No, it's actually sucking air. So to swap that up, there we go. And now it's blowing. So is it blowing slow though? So like if an item falls here, is that slow enough to change it before it goes here? That is the question. Because I think it does a reset once it gets on the belt. It almost feels like it sort of resets there. All right, so let's get some lava and let's sort of test this out. I tell you what, our contraptions seem to be getting crazier and crazier, but then again, that's what this pack said was going to happen. All right, up here we go. And then this goes directly onto this. Okay, so just a few more. And then we'll have a cobblestone generator, and not only a cobblestone generator, an iron generator. Oh, we're about to have some iron, and iron is used for like everything. So that is going to be so very nice. Now, the only other thing that's going to happen is a backup. As soon as I put these gears on, some bad things are probably going to happen. So throw that on. It's going to break through this, and we have to be here to sort of pull this off the conveyor line. And I was not expecting water to just start flowing everywhere. Is there even a good way to fix that? I mean, I could potentially... Is water flowing directly from the bottom of the belt? No. I wonder if I could put a trap door on this block, if that would stop the water flow. And the items still flow down? Oh yeah, that'll fix it. And there we go. So that's working. Okay, so the gravel is having problems. So this is still too fast. Let's move this to here. And we'll change up our gear situation. And we'll see if we can't move things. Yeah, and our cobblestone, I think, is going a little too fast. I don't know. This should be going faster. I feel like this should be way faster. So things are getting there. This is definitely going to be sped up. I'm about to speed this bad boy up. And then cobble is really causing an issue because this needs to be sped up. So I'm going to work on that. But first, let's go ahead and get this filtered. So we should be able to set our drawers up like this. And then one of them is going to be flint. I'm going to have the inner one flint here. And then the outer one is going to be iron nuggets. And then we're going to lock these just like that. And then I can go ahead and put andesite filters on these going the other direction. Shift, put them on. So that way it pulls these particular items into the belt. Yeah, and goes into the right thing being filtered. So that's perfect. All right, time to speed this bad boy up. By far, this is the craziest contraption I've set up. I can definitely tell you that. Craziest contraption by far. This is working. It seems to be grinding pretty fast now. But look at this mess back here in this. This is spinning so fast. Hey, but so long as it gets the job done, I'm okay with that. And then I don't want cobble spilling everywhere. That is asking for trouble. So I'm hoping that now it's fast enough, if not too fast. I think it can keep up now, or at least it seems like it. So our next step is here. Now, all of this, keep in mind, is going to be somewhat manual until we can get automation set up fully for this. So at the moment, we need to make this. So this is a spout, and we have to basically fill this with iron and put polished rose quartz on there. I don't have polished rose quartz just yet, but we will work on that here in a second. All we need, I think I actually have a depot, maybe not. I don't actually know. Depot. Yeah, it's just andesite, so that is super easy to make. I just didn't know if I had one. Yeah, I have one laying around. And now a spout is pretty interesting. It is just a regular hopper, which I don't think I have laying around, but we do have iron now that is being produced, which is super handy, by the way. So there's just an entire stack of iron. The longer we leave this, the more iron we're gonna have, and bam, like, yeah, there we go, perfect. We have ourselves a hopper. Bam. Like, iron to me is going to be one of the most used things in here, so having an automated supply of it like this is fantastic. Okay, so now that we have the hopper, we can make the spout, and luckily we saved ourselves a few steps because we already have ourselves the copper machine that is actually going to provide us with that said spout. Pretty nice. So if we hold W, we can get an idea of how this thing works. So holding items provided underneath, and we give it some kind of fluid, and we fill it, and I guess when there's the item directly underneath, it will it'll spout the item out onto the depot. So that's what we need to do. So we need some copper pipes. I believe I have a couple here. I need one with a cog, and I'm gonna have to route one off of here. So there's the one with the cog, so we can get directional pull. And all we're gonna do is we are gonna pull out of here with this pulling right out into the spout onto the depot. I mean, this is gonna be super manual for right now, and that's just what it is. I don't know if we need a pipe, by the way, directly against this. I'm gonna go away one more just to make sure. But if I put a pipe here and I put the spout on top, that's not a spout. Put the spout on top, you can see we should be able to go up with it. Perfect. So just like this. And then right here, we should be able to get some kind of cog inversion thing going. So this is facing, by the way, the wrong direction. And I noticed it felt like these arrows were not always doing exactly what I wanted them to do, which was a bit confusing. So we'll check this later and see if this arrow's moved any, but I'm pretty sure it was moving on me. So I got to get cogs. Luckily, we have plenty of those. And yeah, look at this. The perfect way to set up cogs is just do cogs against more cogs. And we can somehow get in here and place all of the cogs. Notice that arrow changed. I'm not joking. I'm not going crazy. The arrow changes, I think, depending on the direction of the rotation. So you need to make sure that the arrow is pointing the way you need it going, I think. Because it is really weird. Yeah. So at the moment, I don't have a lot of Certus quartz, nor have I been to the Nether to be able to get myself regular quartz. So I have 2 at the moment, and we're probably going to have to do something about that maybe next episode by going to the Nether. But let's go ahead and create ourselves some sandpaper. And then I need to craft this with some redstone. And this is going to give us some rose quartz. And this rose quartz gets sanded down. So you put this in offhand, and then you take your rose quartz, and you rub them together, and bam, you get yourself polished quartz. So just like that. And this can be automated, by the way. So it can actually be automated with deployers and stuff. So notice, speaking of deployers, I went ahead and set up another deployer line. This is very similar to the one we have over here, except this one's for tier 2 stuff. And like I said, it's going to be very manual at the moment. So let's take the polished quartz and let's toss it here into the depot. And look, bloosh. There we go. We got our 2 electron tubes. And now this has a base here. So we need to take our base kinetics in order to upgrade these. So this is going to be a system that we have to set up. It's not going to be something that's super simple either. It may look, you know, kind of simple at the moment, but I can tell you that's we're going to have to figure out to route these and get them over here somehow. But for right now, they can go into a chest, and I can go, okay, you get this, you get this. So I put it inside the hand, put that in there, and that's of course going to use it. You can see there. And then last but not least, this needs a screwdriver. So the screwdriver will stay there, and that's going to go into here, and that gets us a precision mechanism 2. I love how I didn't actually complete any of the quest line there, but believe me, it is completed. I had that in my hand. Weird that it didn't. Maybe it's because there's other things tied to it, like this right here. It's like the manual way of doing it the way I just showed. So it looks like polished rose quartz can be made in this method as well using pure Certus. And it looks like a sequenced assembly with water 4 times turns the small, so multiple times going through assemblies with water. We'll get this. Wow, that's a... So it repeats the sequence 4 times. And then I guess it moves on. So really we only need 3. Yeah. Because it starts off as a seed. Repeats this 4 times on the same assembly here. Then goes here. I don't know if this is going to need a depot or not. Repeat the sequence 4 times. That's going to be interesting. That's also all involved with the Skystone. So while we're here, and while we're at it, we can go ahead and acquire Skystone. But we got basically everything that I wanted to get done here, done today. So at least we got this settled for the most part. Now we just have to intertwine each of these other sections. So this is all going to require its own thing. This is going to require its own thing. So we're going to get there, I promise. But Skystone. So that's actually pretty close by. So this meteor over here actually has Skystone. And believe it or not, that is going to be a way that we can get this. So I'm pretty sure this can be infinitely milled. Pulverized stone here seems to lose its mass. So skystone dust can be infinitely milled, and it's going to give us skystone and skystone dust back from skystone. So yeah, so I believe we can find skystone out in the out there in the wild. Right here is the place, and I do technically have a diamond pickaxe, so I should be able to harvest skystone. At least that's the idea. Let's break cobble, and now inside here should be some actually worthwhile material. Yeah, I can mine the skystone now. But inside there should be a chest that should contain some potentially useful items. But those definitely situated towards applied energistics, so those that are related to that mod should be somewhere in the center. Yep, there's the chest, and there's some skystone, and then we also have a logic press, which is perfect because that's one of the things that we should have got from this. So there we go. So really we only needed one of these plus whatever was inside there, because apparently skystone is infinite in its ability to be mined or grinded up. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So I totally see where this is going. Basically, we're going to crush skystone, right? And then we're going to use that skystone here. We're going to use it and basically melt it down until we get the volatile sky solution. Then the volatile sky solution is then going to be mixed with a charged Certus quartz, and in return, we are going to get charged Certus quartz crystals and destabilized redstone now. The problem is we have to charge Certus quartz. To charge Certus quartz, we need a charger. Now, don't let this go over your head because we're going to go over this step by step. But we also need a pure or a fluix crystal in order to get this in the first place. The fluix crystal is a part of applied energistics, and I know for a fact, yes, it requires a piece of nether quartz. We don't have nether quartz, and so we need to go to the nether, and we might as well open up that portal today, and that's going to get us access. So I'm going to head downstairs, grab myself a bucket of water, and well, I'm going to mine myself enough to get us to that dimension, and well, we're just going to mine up a little bit of quartz just to sort of get us started and finish off the rest of the day. Actually done this before, but I was thinking maybe I can just try and complete this portal and maybe reset this portal. I think this could potentially work. I mean, I do want to clear out what's left here, but yeah, this could definitely work. And we just build this up just like that. And we have a portal. Now, I've never used these, so I don't know if these take you to a weird location or not, but it's worth a shot. I mean, for now, anyways. And here we are. Not a awful spawn, like not horrible. Do want to sort of block that in a little bit. Yeah, actually, this isn't bad at all. This is probably one of the most promising. There's gravel down there. Okay, so before I get started, let's on our map, let's go ahead and mark this location as our portal, and we're good. So all I got to do now is just go around and farm some of the quartz. Now, also, if I find soul sand, oh, I need to grab as much soul sand as possible because we could just wash soul sand. And soul sand grants you a lot. Oh yeah, there's some right here. I think it's soul sand, maybe soul soil. Let's see, soul sand. When it's washed, no, it's soul sand. When it's washed, has a chance of giving you gold. Oh, which is crazy. It's just best for us just to farm here. Like just to farm this up, just to wash it, because washing it alone is going to give us so much quartz. So look what I found just down here. Am I going to easily be able to get to it? I mean, this is more Tinker's Construct side of things. Don't have any armor, by the way. I am pretty much defenseless, and that slimy boy right there seems really dangerous. But I really want to get down there. And is that what I think it is? No. I can't tell. I have no idea what that fluid is, or that liquid is down there, but it could be anything. Yeah, and I also noticed when I touch fire, when I put it out, there must be that fire realism mod in here, because It's not good. It sets you on fire. Oh boy, yeah, these guys hurt. Ow. I need a sword. What am I doing down here without a sword? Well, it looks like Fun showed up, and I didn't invite them to the party, so I don't know where Fun came from. Man, if I can just knock one of those right back at him, that'd be great. Oh boy, what did I get myself into? I'm gonna end up getting my portal knocked out is what I'm gonna do. These guys are too far away to really pin. Yeah, he despawned. Yeah, see, I get caught on fire. What a weird feature. Also, I noticed there's cobalt down here. Man, I really want to grab all this stuff. Man, there is so much cobalt down here. And I know I'm being pretty risky by being down here because I could encounter some hoglins. But man, it's worth it for this. Make a pick out of that just really fast. And of course, it wouldn't be me if we didn't find the fortress literally in the first day. Yep, that's what's about to happen because it is literally right here. The start of the fortress is on our map. By the way, I've already collected like so many materials. I believe it's just right over here. Yeah. And we have an easy to access fortress. Wow. Here's our first treasure chest, and I'm gonna leave the flint in there. That's like emergency. Like having flint in there, you never know when you're gonna need it, right? I've actually encountered you needing to come back to a fortress to use that. What? Oh, buddy packs from the Nether. Also, all of this stuff, by the way, like anything that I can store, like all of this gold can actually be turned into gold, and so can the diamond. The diamond horse armor can be turned into diamonds. It's all kind of worth it to pick up. Like even if it looks like it's garbage, it's useful. So now that we're back to get the quartz that I need, bam, just toss those bad boys in there. Oh boy. And the fact that this gets washed, and so 2 stacks is going to equal like 8 stacks of quartz supposedly. Oh wait, it didn't even give it time to wash. Maybe it takes a lot longer to wash. Like 1 stack is maybe too much. I mean, it just seems... Yeah, I mean, it might take a bit longer to wash. I don't know, does everything have a longer timer? I really don't know. It does seem like it's taking a lot longer to wash. Soul Sand, does it say? Oh, so it's a 12% chance to grant 4. I'll have to do some more. See. So yeah, it takes a lot longer. And so out of 2, I ended up getting 64 out of 2 stacks. So I thought it was a bit more, which is perfectly fine. It's not a big deal, but still. The fact that we got 64 out of that's still not bad odds. Well, guys, today has been one crazy episode. At least we got iron fully automated, and my goodness, is this satisfying. So, we have a lot of work ahead of us. But of course, I do want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that is going to go to Panta. Thank you so much for your amazing support over on the Discord. Absolutely killing it over there with our premium Discord memberships. If you guys are interested in becoming a premium Discord member, all you got to do is find the link down in the description below. But of course, to get onto our Discord, you do not have to be a premium member. All you got to do is join with discord.gg/ChosenArchitect. It's an amazing community where you can hang out with me and many others just like me, and well, make some friends. We've had a lot of people actually make tons of friends over on our Discord. So guys, of course, I will see you in the next one. You guys know how to click that subscribe button. At least I hope so at this point. But also give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.